Riders ready, watch the gate.
And welcome to Te Awamutu BMX, home of the 2026 BMX New Zealand National Championships. I tell you what, the sun's come out, the guns are going to be out, the track is looking fast and furious. We've got over 700 riders to get through over the next sort of 2 days. So I tell you what, if you're not here, hopefully you're on the live stream watching it all weekend long. Thanks to the BMX New Zealand. Not forgetting, we're going to be live not only on our YouTube channel, but also channel 200. So to kick this off, we're now going to head over to our opening ceremony, where I'd like to welcome all competitors, families and spectators. The Waikato region and Te Awamutu BMX Club welcomes you to the 2026 BMX New Zealand National Championships. And to start us off, I'd like to now hand over to Kaira Inia for the karakia.
Tēnā koutou katoa. We'd like to open the day with a short karakia. Me noi tātou. He honore, he kororia ki te atua. He maunga rongo ki te whenua. He whakaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa. Hanga e te atua he ngā kouhou. Ki roto ki tēnā o mātou. Whakatongia tō wairua tapu. Hei awhina, hei tohu i a mātou. Hei ako hoki i ngā mahi mō tēnei rā. Ake, āmine.
Thank you, Kaira. I'd now like to hand over to Chris Ganoff, the BMX New Zealand chairman, to say a few words.
Yeah, thanks, Brendan. Welcome to everybody. On behalf of BMX New Zealand, it's my privilege to officially welcome everybody, the riders, families, supporters, officials and guests, to the 2026 BMX National Championships, proudly hosted by Te Awamutu BMX Club and the Waikato region. This event stands as the pinnacle to our domestic racing calendar, the moment our riders work towards all season. And this year, with over 700 riders from every corner of the country, it truly is a celebration of the depth, the strength, the passion and the spirit of our BMX community. To our host, Te Awamutu BMX and Waikato region, thank you very much for the dedication, planning, and I know the countless hours that have gone into preparing for this weekend. Your commitment to creating a world-class event, world-class track, shines through in every detail. So thank you very much. I want to take a second to recognise the volunteers, not just the ones that are here today, but everybody at every practice, every club night, and every meet across the season that's helped our riders prepare to get here today. Our sport is built on volunteer effort. The gate starters, corner officials, scorers, set-up crews, first aid teams, administrators, and everybody in between. Whether you give an hour or 100, your contribution is the engine that keeps BMX in New Zealand thriving. And on behalf of BMX New Zealand and the BMX community, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Of course, a sincere thank you to our sponsors and partners. Your support enables us to continue delivering high-quality events, developing our riders, and growing the sport at all levels. We are grateful for your belief in BMX and your ongoing investment in our community, and we love partnering with you. Most importantly, to all our riders, you've trained hard, you've travelled far, and now it really is your moment. Over the next couple of days, we'll witness the best talent in the country. Elite athletes, rising stars, young riders at their first nationals, and really seasoned campaigners chasing the next number plate they're proud to carry for the year forward. Compete with passion, show your courage in the tough moments, celebrate the great ones, and respect the riders beside you and everybody back in the gazebo. Every lap is a chance to create a memory that you'll carry long after this weekend. To the parents and supporters, thank you for the countless hours on the road, the evenings and the early mornings, and the encouragement you give these riders. Your commitment is the heartbeat of our sport. So with gratitude to our hosts, volunteers, officials and sponsors, and with excitement for the incredible racing ahead, thank you and good luck to all riders. Let's make this an unforgettable Nationals.
Thank you, Chris. I'd now like to hand over to Mike Petit, the Mayor of the Waipa District Council.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Good morning everyone and welcome to this spectacular event. It is a real pleasure to stand here today and welcome you all to the 2026 BMX New Zealand National Championships right here in Te Awamutu in the mighty heart of the Waipa. Whether you're the first time visitor or know this track like the back of your hand, we're thrilled to have you here. Waipa is a district that takes enormous pride in sport, not only because of what happens on the track, the field, the velodromes and on the water, but because of what sport means to our people. It's woven into the identity of our communities. That's why you'll hear us proudly say Waipa is the home of champions. It's not only a slogan, it's a reality built on decades of hard work, community spirit and a deep love for sport. From rowing and cycling to equestrian, motorsports, speed skating and rugby, our district has produced some of the finest athletes in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And right here in Te Awamutu, this BMX track has played a big part in carrying that legacy forward. No name illustrates that better than Rebecca Peach, who I understand is coming tomorrow. Rebecca grew up here, riding this very track. From her earliest days in club colours, she rose to become a multi-time New Zealand elite BMX national champion, earning numerous age group medals at the BMX World Championships. She made her Olympic debut in the BMX racing at Tokyo 2020 Games, finishing 12th in the world, an incredible achievement. But her journey didn't stop there. After Tokyo, she made the bold move into track cycling, taking on the role of starter in the women's team sprint. She adapted remarkably quickly, breaking the national record for the standing lap and helping New Zealand set new national and Oceania records. At Birmingham in 2022 Commonwealth Games, Rebecca claimed gold in the women's team sprint. And at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, she became a double Olympian, winning a silver medal in the women's team sprint after her team set a world record during qualifying. All of that entire world-class journey began right here on this very track in our community in the home of champions. That is the essence of Waipa. Champions don't just appear. They're grown, supported, encouraged and lifted by the clubs like this one, by the families like yours and by the communities like ours. And that is why hosting these championships matters so much. Among the thousands of people here today, there are young riders taking their very first steps on the national stage. And who knows, one of you may be the next great New Zealand rider, the next Olympian, the next athlete to inspire a generation. And your journey could begin right here in Waipa. To the Te Awamutu BMX Club, thank you. Your dedication is obvious everywhere we look. The immaculate track, the organisation, the hospitality and the pride your members show in hosting this event and the event of this calibre. To all the volunteers, to the club families, the marshals, the officials and supporters, thank you. You are the reason this championship is possible. Your efforts don't just deliver an event, they build a legacy. To the riders, this weekend, all 706 of you, Nationals is special. It's a moment where all the training, all the early mornings, all the bruises and the setbacks, breakthroughs all come together. My message to you is simple. Race hard, race fair. Look after each other and be proud, because you are here in Waipa racing on a track that has created champions for decades. Look around you. This is a community that believes in you, that backs you and celebrates your success. no matter the result. To the parents, families, whānau and supporters, thank you for everything you do. Champions don't grow alone. They grow because someone was willing to drive them, coach them, encourage them and pick them up after a crash and cheer them louder than anyone else. To our local Te Awamutu and Waipa businesses, thank you for supporting and hosting our visitors. With around 2,000 people here over the weekend, these events give our local economy a real lift and keep our district vibrant and strong. This is what Home of Champions looks like in action, a community working together. A sport thriving, and riders of every age stepping up to chase their potential. So soon, we will open the 2026 BMX National New Zealand Championships, and I want every rider to be safe, fast, and have an unforgettable weekend of racing. May the gates drop clean, the corners flow smoothly, and the racing be fierce and fair. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting Te Awamutu, Waipa, and this incredible sporting event. Have a fantastic Nationals, everyone. Ngā mihi nui.
Fantastic, thank you, Mike. I'd now like to hand over to Rodney Prescott, the president of the Te Awamutu BMX Club.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Te Awamutu BMX Club and the 2026 National Championships. On behalf of our club, it's an absolute privilege to have you all here today, and we hope you enjoy everything our club and our town has to offer. I'd like to start by thanking the Waipa District Council for their support in the planning and delivery of this event. Their backing plays a huge role in allowing events like this to happen, and we really appreciate this support of BMX in our community. A massive thank you must also go to our club committee. The amount of work that goes on behind the scenes in the months leading up to our Nationals is a huge event, and the dedication shown by this group has been outstanding. To our track team, thank you for an incredible effort. The track looks amazing, and that doesn't happen without countless hours of hard work, early morning, late nights. You've done our club proud. Thank you as well to BMX New Zealand and the Waikato region for your continued faith, support and trust in us to deliver another major event. We don't take that lightly, and we're grateful for the opportunity once again. To all riders and families, have an awesome time here in Te Awamutu this weekend. I hope all riders have a successful weekend on the track and achieve the goals you've all been training so hard for. Thanks again for being here, and best of luck to everyone competing this weekend. Ride hard, ride fair, now go out there and have some fun. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you, Rodney. I'd now like to hand over to Alan Hunt, the Waikato Region Coordinator.
No mai BMX whanau. It is my pleasure on behalf of the Waikato BMX region to welcome you here to the 2026 BMX New Zealand National Championships. A special welcome to those of you who have travelled to be here, and I hope you enjoy your time in Waipa. Congratulations to the Te Awamutu BMX Club for their drive and innovation in delivering this tremendous facility. Thank you to the tireless workers and the businesses and wider community that have supported them. This weekend is truly a special celebration of our sport. It started yesterday with the Mighty 11 trials. Congratulations to everyone who stood up at a shot of representing our country in the Trans-Tasman battle. Shortly the gate will drop on the challenge classes, and tomorrow our championship riders will show us their elite skills as they vie for national titles and world championship selection. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Race hard, ride fair, have fun.
Fantastic, thank you, Alan. And if you could all bear with us now as we invite our Mighty 11s up onto the stage. Fantastic. I just want to invite Chris Grenoff and Sharon Cheeseman forward for the plate presentations. Okay, for our girls team, our reserve, Mia Grant. Rider number 4, Holly Shanks. Rider number 3, Aislinn Lloyd. Rider number 2, Olivia Foss. And rider number 1, and your captain, Amelia DeThieri. Heading over to our boys and our reserve rider, Jordan Dawson. Rider number 4, Sam Hickey. Rider number 3, Max Olsen. Rider number 2, Matatini Drolet Lakale Hill. And rider number 1, and your captain, Jackson Ropati. And there is your Mighty 11 teams to take on the Aussies. Another round of applause for our Mighty 11s. Fantastic, and I'll tell you what, that's going to be some exciting racing coming up later in the year, so here we look forward to watching that. I'd now like to hand over to Vicky and Kyra in here for the National Anthem, so if you could all please join me in being upstanding.
E hoa atua o ngā iwi matura a ta whakarongona me aroha noa kia ua ko te pai kia tautoa ta whai mana ki ti amai a o te aroa.
God of nations at thy feet, in the bonds of love we meet. Hear our voices, we entreat. God defend our free land. God's Pacific triple star, from the shafts of strife and war, make her praises heard afar. God defend New Zealand.
Thank you, Vicky and Kyra. I'd now like to hand over to Sophie Penny and Logan Healy to read the Rider's Oath.
Spirit of sportsmanship, and that we will respect and abide by the rules that govern them for the glorious sport and the honour of our countries.
Fantastic, thank you Sophie and Logan. And I'd now like to hand over to Chris Lane to read the official's oath.
We swear that we will officiate these championships in the true spirit of sportsmanship, and that we will respect and abide by the rules that govern them for the glory of sport.
Thank you, Chris. And I'd now like to hand over to Mike.
I now officially announce the 2026 BMX New Zealand National Championships open.
Fantastic, Mike. And those of you watching on the live stream, don't forget it is a different link for racing, which will kick off at 11 o'clock, or join us on Channel 200. Look forward to the racing over the weekend. Take care and see you soon.
Welcome to the new